Hey everyone at St. Paul's School. Father Rob here with Chapel at St. Paul's School. And today at Chapel, we are cooking with Father Rob. And the first thing that I need to get on is my apron. Look at that. Look at yes, my apron has my name on it. As I usually forget who I am, so I need to remember. So yes, first thing I need to do is have an apron. And so if you're going to be cooking with Father Rob, you need to have an apron too. And with Cooking with Father Rob, I have a special guest today. I'd like to introduce to you my wife, Miss Amy. Say hello, Miss Amy.
Hello.
Now, my wife, Miss Amy, makes amazing cookies. And I have probably eaten a million of them. And today with Cooking with Father Rob, what we're going to do is we're going to recreate my wife's famous chocolate chip cookies from memory. That's right. I am going to tell exactly how much flour we need, how much sugar we need, how much, all the different ingredients. And I'm sure that I'm going to get it right because I've eaten a million of them and I know that I can do it right. Now, Miss Amy here, she's already smiling and laughing at me because she's going to help me. If I get something really wrong, she's going to help make sure that I get it right. But I'm 100% sure that I'm not going to get it wrong. Now, the first thing that I need is a bowl to mix my cookies in. Here we go. This is the bowl that I have set up. Now, Miss Amy, is this going to make a batch of cookies?
I think you're gonna need a bigger bowl.
Oh, okay. Well, let me see here. How about this bowl?
That bowl will work.
All right, so we got our bowl, okay? Now, the next thing, if I remember correctly, is that we need flour. So here's my flour. And for one batch of cookies, I think we need about what? A cup of flour, right?
A little more.
A cup and a half?
A little bit more.
2 cups.
Yeah, about 2 cups. 2 1/4 cups.
2 1/4 cups. All right, so we're gonna get 2 1/4 cups here. And this is my sugar. Now, cookies are so sweet and yummy. I'm sure you have something like, what, 10 cups of sugar? No?
No.
Oh, more? Like 20?
No, less. Lots less.
A lot less. Okay,
a lot
so
less. So you're going to need like 3/4 cup of that sugar, and then you
only
need
3/4
3/4 cup of brown sugar.
brown sugar?
Yeah.
Okay, I know I'm gonna get the rest right. I may not have gotten those right, but I know that we need butter, and I'm thinking that butter means better. So the more butter, the better. So I'm thinking that maybe we probably have like 5 6 pounds of butter.
No. No, you just need 2 sticks.
Oh, 2 sticks. I'm nailing it. Now, eggs. A dozen eggs. I know this one for a fact. You need a dozen eggs for
2.
2 eggs. All right. 2 eggs, 2 sticks of butter. You need extract. You need extract. I know you. I've got some right here. Right here. Ah, found it. Worcestershire extract.
No.
No?
No. No. You need vanilla extract.
Okay. Okay. Oh. They're the same thing, right?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Now I need salt. So I've got some salt right here. Set it aside. Perfect salt. This is coarse kosher salt. Now I think you need about a cup of this.
No. Let's use regular salt because kosher salt, it's just more salty.
Okay.
And you only need like a teaspoon.
Teaspoon. Do you know how much more a cup is than a teaspoon?
Oh.
I don't think you would have very yummy cookies. Is there anything else that we need? You know what? I think there's usually a small amount of white powdery stuff. Let me see here. Ah, is it this? The cream of tartar?
No, you don't need cream of tartar. You need baking soda.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
A little bit of baking soda.
Look, guys. If you're cooking with Father Rob, or if you're going to eat cookies that I make, here's the thing. See, the doorbell just rang. Now, I'm going to need a little bit of guidance. So I'm not so sure just trying to fake it or just make it on my own without any knowledge is the best thing to do. Is there a way, Amy, that I can get some guidance, better guidance on making cookies?
Yeah. Well, for one, you forgot the most important part of your recipe.
Okay.
The chocolate chips.
Oh, you can't make chocolate chip cookies
And
without.
right on the back, there's a recipe.
Oh, there's a recipe. This recipe can guide me into what kind of chocolate chips I should, and what kind of cookies and how to make it. Oh my goodness. Look, guys, we're going to be back in just a few minutes, and I'm going to have all my cookie dough made up and ready to go. All I needed was a little bit of guidance from Miss Amy and from this recipe. All right, see you in just a minute, guys. Hey, everyone. I am back, and look, with the smallest, most easiest, tiniest little help from Miss Amy, I made these amazing chocolate chip cookies with Ghirardelli chocolate chips. Now, the directions guided me and told me that now you put the cookies on an ungreased cookie dough sheet.
Oh, there, Father Rob.
What?
That is going to be a massive cookie. Maybe you should use this to help you measure it out.
I guess I needed a little bit more guidance, didn't I?
You should get 12 on each sheet.
12? But
That's too big.
it's my kind of cookie. You're right. But you're right. Listen, I'll put this back, and I guess I'm going to have to wash that. Look at these fingers. Look at that. And I'll put them on each on 12, and I'll use the small spoon right here. The reality is, sometimes when we try to do things completely on our own without help, things get messed up a little bit. Oftentimes because we don't know what we're doing, and we need a little bit of guidance and a little bit of help. Now, this isn't just Cooking with Father Rob. It's actually Chapel with Father Rob. And so I'm going to tell you a little story about somebody who needed God's guidance. His name was King David. You see, King David was already a military hero. We've already seen him battle Goliath and win. And the Philistines, who Goliath was their strongest warrior, were really mad, and they wanted to get back at David. And so they decided to invade Israel. And David didn't know what to do. And so he talked to his greatest advisors, and he says, what are we supposed to do? And they gave him lots of good advice. But then he said, there's one other person that I need to ask. And so he began to pray and ask God what he should do. And so God told David exactly what he needed to do in order to protect his kingdom and to protect himself against the Philistines. So David followed God's guidance, and he was saved and protected. Now, each of us, if we try to do things on our own without help, are not always going to do our best. But if we follow the guidance of maybe like the directions of making cookies or someone's help like Miss Amy right here, then we're going to have something that is wonderful and beautiful and yummy, just because we were able to ask for a little bit of guidance. And see, now these cookies right here, we can put them right into the oven, and our kids can eat them in their belly because I listened to a little bit of guidance. So when you guys in your life, I want to encourage you to let God guide you through the Bible, through prayer, and through a little bit of help from others who already let God guide them. All right, guys, I've got one more thing to show you. Why don't you guys tell me how yummy these cookies are?
These are so good. I know.
Take a bite, guys. All me.
Mommy makes such good cookies.
Bye, say bye, everybody.
Bye.